The plan for this weekend, today's Tuesday, last weekend was taken up with a karate tournament and it rained all day Sunday and it was just a miserable mess. But anyway, the plan for this weekend is to finish up all the molding on, along the ceiling edge and put the shelves in the windows of our shop and basically, finish up all the tidbits. I got a couple other things I want to do, and if I get lucky and I have the time, up on top of on the outside, I want to put some insulation in on top with some boards over the top and fasten those down too. So we're getting closer and closer, and unfortunately sometimes bad luck just follows bad luck. My son-in-law, who was going to do our wiring, he went downtown to buy a lawnmower 2 days ago, stopped at a stop sign, and a lady hit him from behind at 35 miles an hour. Drove him completely out into the intersection, messed his back up, his neck up. He's in, I give up. It looks like I'm going to have to probably wind up wiring this thing myself. If he can't get to it, someone else is out there trying to beat him up with cars. Anyway, you all get a chance to vote in this video. Yes, you do. I'm following in the great tradition of Buzz 1151 up there in Oregon. He's always saying, what would you like to do? What would you like me to do with my radios? What kind of, grill cloth do you want, and that sort of thing. Too bad he didn't ask to vote about those transformers that he painted red. Can't quite get into that one there. And then he complained about my videos being, out of focus. I don't see any problem with the focus. Maybe he needs to go to an eye doctor. I think that's what he needs. Anyway, getting back to the subject at hand, wifey said I could hang one of her paintings on the wall of my shop. And she gave me 9 paintings to choose from. So what we're going to do is the next segment in this video, I'm going to show the paintings. She kind of piddles around. She's no expert, of course. But I don't know where exactly I'll put it. Probably right in this area here. So I took the photographs on the back deck, so there's a little bit of shadow across them from the branches on the tree overhead, but you'll get the idea. Each one's going to have a number. You all vote and tell me which one of the paintings do you think I should hang right here? Our first steaks of 2017 off the grill. Oh man, I'll tell you what. By the way, this little Blackstone griddle cooks a steak very good, by the way. They don't have to be on a barbecue grill to taste good. A little bit of, marinade, a little bit of season oil, put it on there, let them fry a little dark. Oh, they're good, good, good. Now tell me they're not looking good. Ooh, they're looking real good. And I've only got probably another, 5 to 7 minutes of cooking left. While I'm frying up the steaks, Ethan's out there. He is digging a much deeper hole for one of those wooden posts. We bought a gate. We're going to have a gate in that fence where I can get the lawnmower driving through, in and out. And he's sinking it down about another 3 foot for me to hold the gate. In return, he gets a free steak dinner. Good deal, I thought. Well, today's the 2nd of April, and I tried to get out and mow the old yard and weed it and everything. I got half the place done, and it started raining again. It's been doing nothing but rain and rain and rain and rain. I can't even park here anymore because my car sinks down to the middle of the hubcaps. Oh well, maybe we'll get it done sometime this month. I don't know. What we have here is a very cool and slick looking, let me move over this way, 2012 Dodge Challenger. It is really neat. The stripes were put on by a professional, and this car now has Borla, I guess that's a Borla mufflers.
Yeah, Borla
and
exhaust.
What's the K and N? It has a Borla exhaust, and what's the K and N?
Air filters, makes it faster.
Makes it faster, yeah. And it also has this really neat spoiler put on. This says Challenger. That was added on by the owner. And this is a cool car. I really think it's slick.
I wonder who owns it.
Of course, I was always a Mopar guy and everything. Looks pretty cool. Check that out. That's a very nice looking car. I've always been torn lately between the Mustang and this car here. But having ridden in now in this car is really comfortable. Really comfortable. The only problem I have is getting in and out of the back seat. For an old guy like me, it's a problem.
If you're young, it's really easy.
Yeah, if you're young, it's really easy. So whose car is this?
I think it's mine.
You think it's yours?
I think it's my car. Last time I checked.
Is this a babe wagon?
Oh yeah.
A babe wagon?
I've had it for a week now, and I've already got like 50 girls asking me to go take them to ice cream.
They take them for ice cream?
Yep.
You and I need to have a talk. All right, I think that's very cool. Now, this is the car you drove all the way to Texas with your dad to pick up, right? And your mom.
All the way to Texas.
Yeah, and just, what, 10 days ago or so, you actually got your driver's license.
I did. I got my license.
And you don't need mom and dad to ferry you around anymore,
do
you?
I don't need them anymore. I can drive it by myself.
That's
now.
right. Are you a big boy?
I'm a big boy.
Now, we just got back from a karate tournament in Little Rock, and this is the car we rode down there in. And since he got this car, they hired a guy to come in. They bought the decals and everything, and they had a professional come in. And in the garage, is that where he put it? He did it in the garage at the house?
Yes.
He arrived,
Cleaned it all up.
and yeah, they washed it all up, got it all ready. The guy came and did a professional job of putting this stuff on. Is that a cool looking car or what? That is, I wouldn't mind having this one. This is really cool. That's a V6, is that correct?
Yes.
And the mufflers sound pretty good on it, don't they? The exhaust
I can
system.
start it up for you.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead? But this is really a slick looking car for a young teenage kid. Of course, insurance rates are through the roof, yes. And his dad's and mom's always on his case about how to drive it properly. Oh, he got the key, huh?
Go right here.
Well, let's go ahead and hear what this baby sounds like. Let me get out here and to the rear when you crank this baby up. Let me see, your dad's got the yellow Camaro and you've got this. Go for it, big boy. Oh, is that a mellow sound? Rev it up a little bit. That's really, we don't need a loud muffler on it. We don't want to attract any police. We don't want to attract the cops every time we turn around, do we?
Right, you gotta stay low profile.
Low pro. See, you're learning. You are learning. The guys who stay low profile, they last the longest. Trust me. Well, congratulations.
Thanks, bro.
All right. Now you are also carrying a 4.0 in school, aren't you?
Yes. 4.1.
4.1. That's fantastic. And you recently were invited or indoctrinated and brought into the Spanish, what is it, the
Spanish Honor Society.
The Spanish Honor Society, because you're speaking Spanish real well, aren't you?
Right.
Congratulations. That's really cool. See, good work gets its rewards. That's right. Good hard work brings big benefits, huh?
Reap what you sow.
Reap what you sow. I like that. Where'd you learn all this stuff?
School.
School? No, I don't think so.
Papa,
I think and your dad, right? Yes. The school probably just reinforced it. Good to go. Well, it finally stopped raining. Oh, I've got a lot of work left to do, but I can't do it. I gotta go to work here in a little while. It's just gonna have to grow. I want to weed eat around the old brand new garage to get it looking good. It's looking real good, but we've got a long ways to go on that. Let's take a look at the old potato patch. For those of you who don't know, Buzz 1151 up in Oregon, one of our good subscribers, and I have had a potato growing contest for the last couple of years. This is the 3rd annual contest, and this is my crop right here. planted 25 potatoes, and about 23 have come up so far, something like that. Now, he sent me last year some of his potatoes, and he won the contest last 2 years in a row because, due to my altruistic, magnanimous attitude toward him. Anyway, he sent me some potatoes last year, and he said, here, plant these too. Maybe they'll grow, maybe you'll get better potatoes than what you've been getting. Oh, okay. So I did. So we'll go from this patch over to his patch. Well, we do have a flower right there. Rather apropos, I'd say. For the last month or so, maybe a little bit longer, we've also been having another project going on our channel, and I haven't had a chance to work on it as much as I want. I do it as I can, but we are making progress. It's on a Rolla speaker. If anybody who doesn't know about it can just type in Rolla speaker repair on YouTube, and it'll tell you where we're at. This is the speaker now. It's all painted up, looking real nice. The only problem we have is this little surround right here. The surround is 10 inch on the outside, and I guess it's 9 inches on the, or 8 inches on the inside. Yeah, 10 and 8. And then the problem we have here is, this speaker dates from what, 1928, and it's 9.5 and 7.5. So we'll pick this up in the next chapter of the Rolla speaker repair and show you how I hope to be able to make this work. Today is the 4th of April, and the last thing I want to cover before heading off to work and getting this video started to upload. My mentor Brendan, who lives up in Detroit, he and his wife have both been having some severe medical problems. Brendan managed to pull through his. It was pretty trying. He was out for a couple of months, and we didn't know where he was or what happened to him or anything. And now his wife, Ann, she went into the hospital today for surgery that will be very lengthy surgery. It's not something that's small. It's going to take quite a while. She's going to be in the hospital at least 10 days when it's over. So they went in this morning, and I don't know if she's through the operation yet or not. But Ann and Brendan, I kind of like it. Brendan helps a lot of people. He helped, a lot of the things I do on my website or on my channel come from him, and I'm able to pass it along to other people who watch the videos. I'm talking about across the world, not just right here in Arkansas where I live. Old 64 Goat, he's helped him. Buzz 1151, he's helped him. There's a ton of people that he's helped, not only in electronics but in plumbing and heating and air conditioning. The man is a jack of all trades. He ran a maintenance business of his own for years. He knows cars, he knows everything imaginable. I've never seen a guy like him that's so well-rounded. He's almost as good as I am. Anyway, I trust that everything will go right for Ann, and of course Brendan's right there by her side. And, Brendan's not tip-top health, don't get me wrong. He's still in the recuperative stages of what he went through last year. But those of you who go to church this coming Sunday, or this Wednesday night, which is tomorrow night, kind of say a little prayer for Ann there, kind of think about him, mention him, any kind of support they can get, even if they don't know about it, will be greatly, greatly appreciated. So I'll give you an update as time goes by as to what happened. Ann puts up with Brendan doing all this stuff. She's one that, well, he's out there helping everybody else. She's tolerating it, and that's a major plus for a woman in my book. So until next time, this is John.